In this video, we're going to dive into silver and gold is real money. We got some different tips here. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying now to get to 4,500 subscribers by the end of October. We will do this goal also. I got the faith. We're going to get this one out of the way by the end of October. Thank you for all the ones who have subscribed to get me to over 3,200 subscribers by the end of September. Also, I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate the donations. I appreciate the emails. I appreciate it all. Let's just get into the video right now. Look, silver and gold have been money for over 5,000 years. It's always been worth something. I had one of you reach out to me in a comment, and you know, it was a good comment. The person made a good point. You know, he bought junk silver back in, well, he called junk silver garbage, which I don't agree with that part of the statement. But he bought 90% silver back 2 years ago for 22 times face, and his best offer right now is 22 times face. Well, look, what has happened the last 2 years when you bought that you bought at the highest, one of the highest points back then. Yes, 90% silver has come down in price since then. 90% silver 2 years ago was very hard, a lot harder to source than it is now. This is why I keep doing videos on 90% silver, because I'm seeing the same signs we did 2 years ago. And as many of you have already rolling back to me that you're seeing a jump in 90% silver now, it's just going to continue to going up. Silver and gold, as most of you folks know, is not to be meant to hold for 2 years and try to sell it for paper money. No, I mean, really, you're going to sell it back for paper? And then what are you going to do with it? I mean, we got to have a plan out of silver and gold at some point. But if you're going to sell it for paper money, my recommendation is not financial advice. Is you better get rid of that paper money gosh darn fast, just because you know this is going away. You know, if you have a high yield savings account, they just drop, and guess what? Those high yield savings accounts is probably going to drop in November when they cut interest rates another 50 basis points in November. If I said that right, yes, in November. They're probably going to cut another 50 basis points in November. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's silver and gold are not meant to be get you rich overnight. Yes, we hear all these ridiculous prices, $500 silver, $900 silver. Is that possible? Absolutely. But we really don't want to see that, because what is the value of your dollar then really going to be worth? Look, we have lost 98+% of the value of the US dollar. What does $20 buy today? You know, average cost of junk silver right now across the United States, it's roughly about $2.50 per dime. So how many can you get? How many silver dimes can you get with $20 for just $2.50? 10 silver dimes? You know, you're lucky to get. You won't be able to touch 4 silver quarters for $20. That's going to cost you about $23, $24 by the time it all works out. Look what the cost of a silver eagle costs. I got some silver eagles here, okay? I mean, you're looking at right now $38, $36, you know, give or take a couple bucks each way. You know, people keep talking about the coin of the realm, trading in rounds for, you know, eagles. You know, I get that message very clearly. I get the reasons why people are doing that. But really, I think when it comes down to when silver gets to $50 an ounce, it's not going to matter what you have. There are simple tools. We all know what the tools are. The pocket pinger, your scale, you know, your jeweler's loop, you know, your apps on your phone to detect fake silver versus real silver if you get into a pinch. You know, yeah, there's fake silver out there, but, you know, this, you know, to me, I think there's a lot more fake silver eagles out there than any other coin out there. So, I mean, I don't think it's going to be matter what you can have, because you throw this in the pot, the silver eagle in the pot, you throw this round in the pot, you ain't going to tell the difference once it's poured into another form what it was. There's no way you're going to be able to tell. So, you know, what I would like to do is when the crap really hits the fan, how about having 3 different types of silver in your hands? Let's grab this Buffalo too. And if it costs an ounce of silver, have the person who you're buying the product from or the service from pick what they want out. You know, I mean, it's easy to carry 3 ounces of silver in your pocket, or if you're a female, in your purse or your pocketbook, whatever you want to call it, and have the seller pick out what they want. You know, I mean, because we all need to survive. It's going to come down to survival mode. And, you know, yes, I'm a little bit of a collector too, but I'm more of a stacker too, because I'm willing to give up whatever I need to survive in a die-hard situation. I mean, really, that's what it's going to come down to, I do believe. And it's not trying to fearmonger anybody out there. But, you know, I've said this over and over again. You know, I mean, I would be very careful of trading silver for silver right at this time. Now, if people don't have a lot of junk silver and they got rounds, I could see that more possibly, you know, more, I guess, for me, I would say, more, you know, that's to be the right move for myself. But really, I mean, trading rounds for eagles, and you're going to pay more, you're going to give up more silver to get eagles, silver eagles. It just, to me, that does not make sense in my book. Okay, it just not makes sense. I mean, it's not financial advice. Everybody has their own opinion, and I get the other side of your opinion on that. I really do. I mean, because there are some channels out there saying coin on the round, coin on the round. That's all they talk about. You know, I get that side of the scoop too, but I do believe there's other channels out there saying the same thing as me. You know, I'll even name the channel, Yankee Stacking with Tim. Most of you guys know Yankee Stacking, and he's even said that too. You know, when he thinks silver goes to $50, it's not going to matter. It's going to be $50 across the board. It's not going to matter if you have an eagle or a round. It's going to be $50 across the board. Is that going to come true? I don't know if it's going to come true. Okay, I don't know either. Nobody knows 100% what's going to happen. Even on the flip side of it all, people that talk about the coin on the round, talk about the American stuff or your own country, wherever country you're listening from on this video, I just don't agree with that statement whatsoever, but I understand the viewpoint of it. You know, I'm kind of on the side with, you know, it's going to be $50 when it's $50 when silver gets to the $50 thresh level. Like I said, we all have to make our own decisions. I'm not trying to stir anybody in which way. You do what you would like to do. I'm not trading. When I buy something or when I convert, you know, $20 to $100, whatever I got for fiat into silver, I'm hanging on to what I have. I made the decision at that time. That is what I'm sticking with. Okay? When the dollar goes bye-bye, I have what I have. You have what you have. And, you know, we are trying to stack as much as possible. As I've said in previous videos, I am taking a little bit of a break right now. Okay? I'm thinking there's going to be a little bit of a dip. Do I know that for sure? No, I don't. Okay, but when the dollar is gone, you're going to want something to be trading with. You don't want to, you know, when the digital currency comes in, you don't want everybody to know what you're buying. No, it's not like you're trying to hide anything, but you know, think about it. We lose power. Look at what happened in the Gulf. Look what happened to the Eastern Seaboard with that hurricane. People lost everything on that. You know, if people can donate to their local churches, wherever, to help the people out in your local area, great. I mean, you know, I've done that. I donated $50. All right, that's what I could afford to do this month. You know, I'm not getting rich of doing these videos. You know, I mean, I just started, so I'm not getting rich off this. You know, I do work at the coin shop. You know, but I still got bills to pay like everybody else. This is why I'm trying to make these videos, is to help people out. And then that's all. That's my number one goal, is to help as many people out as I can. You know, and I also got another email from a viewer, which he was pretty nasty. This, by the way, I won't say his name, but you know, he kind of like called me a bunch of different names in an email, and I'm not going to read this email to you folks, but he said there's no way in hell. He says J.M. Bullen is charging $29.06 for 2 Franklin halves. Well, I said, well, that was the price at the time. He said they're $24 and $24.63. Okay, well here's proof of that one. As of 9/29, I'm recording this on Sunday night. I took this information at 5:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. J.M. Bullen, 2 Franklin half dollars, $1 face, $29.03 for 2. That is a ridiculous price, people. Okay, that is a ridiculous price. All other online Bullen deals are way cheaper than that price. You know, I wish it would say J.M. Bullen on top, but if you still don't believe me, yeah, these prices will change when you see this video. But $29.03 for 2 Franklin halves, that's 29 times face plus for 2 Franklin half dollars. That's why I do these videos, to help people find the best price. You know, J.M. Bullen, I like the company, but I don't like this price. Okay, it's just a ridiculous price. Now you times that by 10, you are over $290 for a row of Franklin halves. Look, I just done a video that you can get them cheaper elsewhere this past Sunday, or past Saturday, excuse me. I released the video Saturday. Those were the prices as of. I don't try to make up prices. If anybody's got questions that I make up prices, well, I just showed proof that I just don't make up prices whatsoever. So remember, silver and gold have always been money. Silver and gold will never go to zero. Will always be worth something in trade. And I think when this all comes down to a head, more and more people will wake up, and the shelves will be wiped clean, and the people who have silver and gold will do quite well. I'm not saying you're going to get rich from it, but you will be all right with your silver and gold of what you have. Now, if anybody's concerned about melt value on prices, before I let you go, there is a web page. Just go into Google and put in coins, US, silver coin, melt values. NGC will pop up. And I just printed this, and a war nickel right now is melting for $1.78, and so on. A silver dime is melting for $2.29. A silver quarter is melting for $5.73. It don't matter if it's Barbara quarter, but remember, there are key dates. These are just melt values, okay? These are just melt values. A half dollar is melting for $11.47. If you're having trouble finding this link, I will email me. Say, Chris, send me the link that you were talking about for 90%. I'll be happy to send you the link. That way you always have it with you. And, you know, you can save it on your computer, your phones, wherever you get your source of information from. I'll be happy to provide that information from you if you're having trouble finding it. It's public information, so it's always changing with the prices as the market is changing. It updates every single second, it seems like, as the metals move during the market times. Thank you for watching. If you folks have any other questions for me, I'm always happy to reach out. Please reach out to me by email. I don't save your emails. You know, I just answer your questions and move on. You know, because I don't have time to save your emails. And, you know, I just answer your questions, and when you respond back, I will help you even more. I have helped out many of you folks already, and if I have helped you out already, please leave a comment in there saying I do get back pretty fast. I mean, it may not be within the first couple hours, but I do respond back to all the emails. But this one email I did get today, I didn't respond to him. I just blocked him. So, because that's how mean this person was. But we always have a couple trolls every now and then, and that's okay, because that's part of the game. Thank you for watching. CoinShop Chris is out. Into the next video.